Veloce Racing, a team born out of desire to disrupt the status quo, with an ambition to drive change in technology, sport and sustainability, both on and off the racetrack. In 2021, Veloce would join one of the most innovative grids in motorsport, Extreme E, a radical off-road racing series that showcases electric SUVs in some of the world's most extreme environments. The goal of the series is simple: to highlight the impact of climate change, promote the adoption of EV usage for a lower carbon future, and to provide a world-first gender-equal motorsport platform, with each team having both a male and female driver. And so far, it's been an emotional journey of incredible highs and heartbreaking lows. With valuable points up for grabs in the penultimate race of Season 2, Veloce drivers Lance Woolridge and Christine GZ are on the hunt for success as they travel to the Atacama Desert in Chile in what will be a crucial weekend for the team.
Time this season, 20 of the world's toughest drivers take on one of Earth's toughest challenges in one of the most extreme environments in the world. This is the Antofagasta Copa X Prix.
A broken steering arm in qualifying had already put a massive dent in the team's hopes for the weekend. But having overcome similar challenges in the first half of the season, the team are looking to use all of their experience to bounce back in the all-important crazy race.
Crazy race. 1, 2, 3. Crazy race! So of course for us racing in Extreme E, our mission is to reduce our impact on the world. So partnering up with someone like e.on energy, it's amazing because they're currently making huge strides off track in providing infrastructure for EV charging. These charging points will play a huge role in helping people to reduce carbon emissions during this transition that we're having from petrol vehicles to electric.
Chile is one of the largest exporters and miners of copper in the world. Copper is one of the most essential minerals in the batteries for EV vehicles. With the future of EV being so big and bright, it's up to us to ensure that copper is mined sustainably and highlight the efforts made by the Antofagasta Minerals mine. This mine, for instance, uses only salt water instead of ground natural water, and all of the energy used here is 100% renewable.
All this, of course, is to minimize carbon footprints, and it perfectly aligns with our ambition to fight climate change and make an actual genuine difference.
The Extreme E race format starts with Q1, a timed single car run, followed by Q2, a 5-car qualifying race. An aggregate point score from both qualifying sessions then determines an order for the 10-car field. The top 6 highest scoring teams will then be split into semi-finals 1 and 2, with the remaining 4 teams taking part in a crazy race. The top 2 finishing cars in each semi-final progress to the final, along with the winner of the crazy race. It's a battle of attrition with nowhere to hide.
Clean suit, clean helmet, clean mind. Important day ahead.
Do you want me to do it as I land and try to carry the speed all through that corner, or do you want me to do it once I'm apex that corner and going up?
When you land from the jump, I don't really know the speed you will have at the jump, so it's a bit hard to say. But
in Dorset on that big thing, it was 63, so for sure it will be like 90, 100. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So the team's taken a step forward. The car's in a lot better window. I think both the drivers are more confident with it. It's the crazy race now. It's called the crazy race for a reason. So
we're excited, we're going to give it our all, and it's about building and executing as best we can, build to the next race, and see how we get on in this race.
Where the driver looks is here, and there's no water there ever, so you get like it wipes, but it spreads it. So we've just watched the first semi, and there's a lot of like water splashes and mud coming up, so we're just trying to make sure that we got good water coverage across the windscreen everywhere, so Chris can see, because I think that's going to make the difference between a good or bad race.
So have a little bit of water spray.
This is only going.
Yeah, and you know where you look. You see, nothing goes here.
We're on the inside line, so we can do a good start like Lance yesterday, and then we'll see where we are at T1. So everything is still possible.
Give you the Feda is in front of us. Give you the gap to Eda.
Yeah.
It's important for you to know that you can.
And behind as well,
Yeah. All good?
Yep.
Let's go then.
How are you feeling ahead of the start here?
Good. Obviously, I'm excited, and hopefully this time we're gonna get both laps in. So let's see how it goes.
I mean, it's one chance saloon, isn't it? What's the mindset?
I think we've got to go for it. Chris has got a hard job up until the first corner against a lot of rallycross experienced people, but we got a good start in all of our starts so far, so full confidence she can do it. She's got to bring the car in the front or close to the front, and then it'll be a fight to the end always. Ready? Hey? You can do it. Believe in yourself. Okay?
Now, we've already seen some extraordinary action out on this small but perfectly formed track with one of the craziest qualifying sessions we've ever seen.
Just the emotion. If you don't get sport, you'll never understand the emotion that's involved, but yeah, brilliant.
Crazy race time. Chris is starting, so yeah, let's hold thumbs. She has a good start. Got her psyched up, so yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Happy to be there. We'll enjoy the session, I hope.
So cars on the line, nerves building, 2 laps for each of the drivers, here we go. Christine Cheesy, who yesterday definitely needed to find some confidence, I hope she finds it now.
10 seconds.
Crazy race from Chile, 4 into 1, only one can go through. Green light about to come on. Oh, really great reaction time on the inside from Christine Cheesy, got a brilliant start. Tamara Molinaro went backwards, but it's Emma Gilmore who surges into the lead from Neil McLaren XE. Kevin Hansen going to try and go with her. Can Christine Cheesy go late enough on the brakes up into the first corner? Sideways for JBXE. Emma comes in now, needs to keep it low on the back and keep Kevin behind her. He's putting a nose up the inside of the JBXE machine, but it's Gilmore leading from Kevin Hansen in the background. Christine Cheesy gets past Tamara Molinaro, and finally they're in a line.
Not over, follow the car in front, they're under investigation. Car in front, under investigation.
Kevin Hansen trying to get alongside, side by side over the jump. Hansen passes as they team that up for the final corner.
I'm quite happy. Kevin's past McLaren, so there's going to mean Head is going to be up front. Hopefully she can slow Tanner down a bit and we can try to reel them in.
Flight already used behind their drive. Go, go, go.
Inside, touch a flag.
Oh yeah?
Investigation.
Okay.
The gap has grown a little bit more between Gilmore and Hansen, so car 42 under investigation, likely to get a 5 to 10 second penalty. Look at those two battling it out as well. Christine GZ really fighting. It looks like she might get through on the inside. Can she do it? She's pushing. She can't quite make it stick this time round. Let's keep an eye out on the switch zone as well. That's looming for all our drivers. Crucial to get the speed down, scrub it off so you can get to 30 kilometers an hour, and all 4 cars now into the switch zone.
Yes, she's inside.
Oh dear, exciting. They needed to get to the left, and obviously Veloce were there already.
Hey Veloce, stand by, we are working on it, okay?
Thank you very much.
So 4 seconds is the gap. Can Faust close that down for Neil McLaren Extreme E and get past the JBXE of Hedda Hozas? She was impressive last time out, but there is a big difference in the terms of experience between them. And Faust uses his Inoa Hyperdrive immediately to try and close that gap down.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
We saw you jump out the car. I'm sure you'd have run to the command centre if I hadn't stopped you. The foot is feeling good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Now you'll watch me run off.
I'll let you run then. Thank you.
Thank you.
The gap, 3.7 seconds at present. They've got to close it down. It's coming down already, 3.3 seconds. Hedda Hozas, you've got to keep going. You've got to get out there.
Tanner Faust, 3.1 now, takes another 2 tenths sideways over the crest, 2.89. Faust is absolutely hunting Hozas down here. He's going to close the gap. Oh, big moment over the crest. Side by side, the Neil McLaren Extreme E, I think, going to take the lead over this jump. He's got the inside. Contact! Oh, Hozas goes round. Faust going off to the side of the course too. Where's the McLaren? Has he kept it on? He's spun all the way round. Has he missed a waypoint? He's missed a waypoint. And so does Hozas. Hozas goes wide too. 5-second penalty definitely for both.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
But look how excited coming through from this. They are under investigation. They will maybe get a penalty, but this has changed the whole dynamics of this.
Medium full on track. Push. Deliver.
What's happened to Veloce? They stopped at 32 seconds back, so issues for them. So they're not going to win this unless everybody else gets such a massive penalty for all the other infringements, Kenny. I mean, we just can't tell.
Green, focus. Steering right.
It's going to be Faust that goes through for McLaren. Congratulations, Tanner Faust, Emma Gilmore, getting that neon McLaren through to the final in one of the craziest races. Wowzers.
Oh, there's the Veloce car with the rear end crippled. You can hear the tyre, the Continental tyre, banging up against the side of the bodywork. One of the toe links broken on the rear of the car there, crabbing round to the finish.
Well, congratulations to Woolridge and to GZ as well for getting that car round. My word, they have had a very bruising weekend once again.
Over the start down, like, we drifted like this and then Hedda came. So I was going to hit the start board. So I slid up the ramp sideways and there's a big rock in the ramp.
A 4th place finish in the crazy race for Lance and Christine saw an early end to their race in the Atacama Desert. In what was a hopeful yet frustrating weekend for Veloce, the team are able to take positives as they look ahead to the season finale in Uruguay.
As Hedda came back and we were going across the finish line, it like snapped like that and she was coming towards me and I knew I was going to hit her. So then it slid for her. Yeah.
In which waypoint?
Okay.
So a frustrating end to the weekend, but you know, probably our most competitive weekend as a team this year so far. We made massive strides in the setup of the car, which has been a lot for all of the teams to learn with the new suspension that came in Sardinia. So Chris and I are both really happy with where the car is now. I think it's at a really good point. We made very good steps in pace. I think Christine had a lot more confidence, which is just coming back more and more all the time. So again, it's so crazy to say, but a very frustrating end, but a very, very promising weekend.